Good morning, everybody. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Here at Gurwin, we have our weekly Oneg Shabbat. Hope everyone had a chance to get outside this week on the patio. The weather is beautiful. It's been beautiful this entire week, and the weather is supposed to be beautiful as well over this coming weekend. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Ashoreis, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Mahalchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Ashoreis, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Ashoreis, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Ashoreis, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem L'Shalom, Malachei Asholom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem L'Shalom, Malachei Asholom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Ni L'Shalom, Malachei Asholom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Ni L'Shalom, Malachei Asholom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Ni L'Shalom, Malachei Asholom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem L'Shalom, Malachei Asholom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem L'Shalom, Malachei Asholom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem L'Shalom, Malachei Asholom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. In this week's Torah reading, we read the parsha of Balak. Balak is a very, very interesting story where King Balak, the king of Moab, is trying to find a way to harm the Jewish people. Any attacks on the Jews in the desert did not work out, and the Jewish people, with the help of God, has able to protect themselves and defeat any enemies that come and attack them. So King Balak says, maybe physically attacking them is not the right way. Maybe we should curse them through sorcery, through witchcraft, which we know back in the times, medieval times, was something that was around, common. So he hires the head sorcerer, a man named the name of Bilam, who was a great, great person. And it was known throughout the land that the curses he would put on people would come true. To imagine an unbelievable feat to think about. Nowadays, you don't have people like this. But back then, when witchcraft was more common, he would be able to curse someone and his curses would come true. So King Balak hired out Bilam, the sorcerer, to curse the Jewish people, and hopefully through the curses, harm will befall them. And it's a very, very interesting story as Bilam comes to curse, and every time he comes to curse, he opens his mouth to curse the Jewish people, instead of a curse, a blessing comes out. And he starts praising the Jewish people about all the great achievements that they have, all the great characteristic traits that they have, the greatness of their God. And this frustrates King Balak, who says, I've hired you to curse them, and all you're doing is blessing them. And to this remark, Bilam says, any words that come out of my mouth, they're from God. So I could try from today to tomorrow to curse the Jewish people. If God does not want the curse to befall them, He wants to be a blessing will come out. And one of the lessons we learn from this story is that as much as we try in our lives to do things, we have to understand and take a step back and believe that God is in charge. And sometimes we try to do something and God allows that to happen, but sometimes it's just not God's will. And He wants us to be in this predicament. And this, a lot of times, we found ourselves the past number of months during COVID. We're looking to get out. We're looking to go out and about. The facility opens, the facility closes, visitation starts, visitation stops, and it's very, very frustrating at times. But remember, we're in God's hand. Whatever God wants to happen will happen. That certainly can bring a level of comfort for all of us. Lecha dehodi lekras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela. Lecha dehodi lekras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad ishmiyahanu kelam yuchad Hashem echad Shmo echad l'shemu seferes v'lesila. Lecha dehodi lekras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela. Likra Shabbos chuvin elcha ki hi mekor habib nocha meirosh mikedem nesucha sov maseh machshavot chila chadodi likras kala. Pnei Shabbos nekabela. Mikdash melech ir melucha Kumiti mitocha hafecha ravloch sheves b'yemcha bacha huyachamol alayechem la lecha dodi likras kala pnei Shabbos kabela lo se v'oshiv lo sikami mate shochachi umatemi boch yechesu ani yami V'nivnesa ir altila lecha dodi likras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela. V'oi b'shalom ateres bala gam berina uv'tzahala tochem munei am segula. V'oi kala lecha dodi likras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela. Another interesting part of the story between Bilam and Balak is when Bilam is on his way, he's riding a donkey to go see the Jewish people to be able to curse them, because you must see the enemy for the curse to befall them. And on his way, his donkey stops driving, stops leading him, and Bilam starts kicking the donkey to tell him to go on. And the donkey miraculously speaks to Bilam and says, "What are you doing kicking me? Can't you see there's something blocking my way?" And lo and behold, there are angels blocking the path of the donkey. And Bilam stopped and he said, "Hey, I'm sorry, I apologize, I did not see these angels blocking your way." And the donkey rebukes Bilam and says, "You call yourself a great sorcerer? Even a simple donkey could see more than you. I saw these angels, you couldn't even see these angels." And to that Bilam responded, "You know that you're right. And any powers I do have really do come from God Himself, and God could take them away at any time." And this is a lesson in humility, that even a wicked, terrible person like Bilam, who was probably a very haughty person, probably thought great about himself, how great of a person he is. He could curse anyone. His curses come true. But even he understood, even his great abilities that he have are only there because God wishes for him to have them. If God wants him not to see something, then even a simple donkey will be able to see something that he is unable to do. Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra liyes nasa b'chefso kol azay melech shemo nikra v'yacharei kechlos hakol levahado yimloch nora v'haya v'hoveh v'yihye b'sifara v'hoechor v'yein sheni lahamshila lehachvira v'li reishis v'li sachlis v'lo ha'oz v'hamisra v'hu keli v'chai goali v'tzorchev li b'yeis nasa v'hu nisi umanosli minas kosi b'yom ekra b'yahado avkid ruchi v'yeis ishan v'yahihira v'yim ruchi giv'yasi ado shem li v'lo ira. Everyone should have a happy and healthy Shabbat, a great weekend, and we'll see everybody next week.